Okay, guys, I'm back on the live, and yeah, I don't know what is with this whole audio thing going off. It's really bloody strange. It's like annoying. I also don't want to do very long lives, but I'll probably be live for another 15 minutes, then even have to go sleep. So, right now, I want to talk about my rehabilitation center experience. So, as you all remember, I was making a lot of rebellious lives in 2018. Yeah, 2018. And one night I made a live talking about my Windsor Tower apartment and how mercilessly it had been snatched from me without any rhyme or reason other than these people could not see me grow in the entertainment industry. So I went to sleep as usual in my room. In the morning, when I wake up, I see a guy with an injection in his hand and two women pulling my hand, holding my hands. So I said, "What's going on?" And my brother and my mother were not there. So they said, "We are just taking you for a blood test. So we're going to give you this injection, make you unconscious, and take you for a blood test." So I said, "You don't need to give me the injection. I'll come with you anyways. I don't like needles. I don't like injections, right?" They're like, "Okay, fine, all right." So while I was walking down the stairs, as I live on the first floor, um, one of those women started pulling my hair. So I said, "Why are you pulling my hair?" "No, no, we pulled it by mistake." So they made me sit in a Maruti van, and my mother and my brother were sitting in the Pajero, and we they started taking me somewhere with my mother and my brother following me in the car. And they kept on telling me, "We're taking you for a blood test, we're taking you for a blood test," right? So I was like, okay. And then what eventually happened, they took me to some place which was like a jail. There were railings and whatnot. It was all locked up. It was like a jail. And I was locked there for 6 months. And I don't think I've cried more in my life. I don't think I felt more helpless in my life. I was given injections every day and these really heavy duty pills to numb my brains. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? You know what the fuck was going on? The Bunk 3 was releasing, and they were scared that I would create some kind of a ruckus in its box office collection. So they did this to me, and I was sitting there actually waiting for my prince in shining armor to come and save me. I used to cry every day. I used to make these chits. They used to not give us pen and paper. They used to not let us go out. It was like a jail, okay, where you were drugged every day to stay numb and given injections with I don't know what kind of heavy duty, drugs in it. So I used to write these chits, okay. I used to go into the office, I used to smuggle out some paper and pen, and I used to write these chits. "Hi there, I'm Pooja Mishra. I'm Big Boss's girl. Can somebody, please save me? My family has forcefully put me in this jail. Or can you please contact my lawyer and tell him to come here? You know, or contact the police." I used to make these chits and I used to throw it down. And nobody used to even throw it down the balcony, hoping a passerby downstairs would pick it up and help me. But nobody helped me. I waited for 6 months. I cried and I cried and I cried, but nobody came to save me. And that's the day I realized, Pooja, you are the hero of your own story. Nobody comes to save you. You know, it's your battle, it's your war, it's your life. And all these motherfuckers are going to try and make it as difficult as they can for you. But, don't expect anybody to be your hero. Pick yourself up and be your own hero. That was the bottom line. And it was such a harrowing experience. I'm never, ever, ever going to forget it. And I told you, what did I learn from it? To be my own hero. Yeah, that's it. Period. And I'm going to go start reading your messages. Somebody says, "Hey, How's your relationship with your brother? It's okay. We hardly spend any time together. He's busy in his life. I'm busy in mine. They're trying to send you to rehab again. Real Pooja Mishra को छुपा के रखो और 1,000 replicas बना दो. Exactly. Why else would they remove Big Switch season 1 from the internet? Why in the fuck would they remove that show? Because they want to hide me. I agree with you. What did they say? Why are they keeping you there? They said that your family has put you here, and even if you call the police or you call your lawyer, we are not going to let you go from here because it's your family's decision, and your brother has put you here, and until they don't approve, you will not be given any kind of release from here. So you see, they turned my family against me. They used mentalism, they used black magic. My family didn't support me, and that broke my heart. Had my father been alive, I would never have had to go through this. When my father was dying, he was crying and he was telling me this. He held my hands in his and he said, Beta, mere jaane ke baad tumhara kaun khayal rakhega? Who's going to take care of you once I'm gone? And see, whatever he predicted, his premonition came true. My mother and my brother, they just shoved me in a rehab because of Shatrughan Sinha and Salman Khan. And everybody's saying it's because of Shatrughan Sinha. He had manipulated your brother and your mother to put you there. So it might be, could be, highly possible. Either of him or his clan or either of the families. I was a big threat to their box office success, you see. So they made me a sacrificial lamb. And I cried and I waited. Somebody's going to come and save me. Nobody did. So you know what? I picked myself up and I became my own hero. I literally feel like crying listening to experience in rehab. Pooja, you did not deserve this. I did not. I did not. I just tried to rebel against a hierarchy on my lives. I tried to tell the world how much they've robbed of me, how badly have they caged me, how they're not letting me work and get creative satisfaction. So they send me to rehab. So you know what? I'll see you in court. Pooja, you're a very kind soul. They've always taken your kindness for your weakness. Exactly. We'll see that in court, darling. How did you pass your time there for 6 months? Don't ask, Candice. I used to get up in the morning and they used to give us drugs. Like they used to just keep on giving you sedatives, right? Sedatives which make you sleepy so that you're like a zombie, a numb, brain dead zombie, walking, talking dead body. That's what I was for 6 months. And then they force you with injections. And I was not aggressive at all. But they used to hit the other patients there. The management used to hit the other patients there. They never did that to me because, I was always polite to them. But I did not deserve this. I could have taken a fucking course in a New York filmmaking school for 6 months, learnt some new skill and come back. No. How can that be possible? Then she would become more famous than Sonakshi and Malaika. How can we be fair to her and send her to New York? Instead, we'll send her to a rehab and fuck her brains even more by giving her those drugs. Your family works for Sinhas. Highly possible. Yes, even I agree. Sinhas and Khans. Highly possible. Even I heard Manu's being paid by Sinhas. Could be. Salman should have taken you out from There, bloody shameless. Salman Khan is not a man enough for you. You deserve a better man. Already have a better man, darling. Already have Alton. You forgot? पूजा, तुम भी अपना फोटो शूट कराओ डब्बू रत्नानी से. मैंने डब्बू रत्नानी के साथ काफ़ी सारे शूट्स कर रखे हैं. जब मैं जी म्यूज़िक की एंकर होती थी तो हमारा होर्डिंग का जो शूट था वो डब्बू रत्नानी ने ही किया था, सारे एंकर्स का, सारे वीजेस का. तो राजलक्ष्मी थी, मनीष पॉल था, मैं थी और एक और लड़की थी. तो हम चारों का शूट डब्बू रत्नानी के साथ पूरे दिन हुआ था. और उसके अलावा मैंने उनके साथ कुछ कैटलॉग्स भी शूट किए हैं. पर हाँ, I've lost touch with Dabu altogether, and I don't mind working with him again. He's a nice person and he's talented also. But yeah, there'll always be people who'll come in the middle to block the way because they can't see me working with people of my stature and caliber. That's another thing I want to talk about today. Do you know how cheap these parasites are? All the A-lister movies that I'd earned for myself, I've taken their names earlier, but let me try to recall some names. Yamna Pagla Divana, which was a hit. So many movies, yeah. I keep on forgetting the names. I've told you guys so many times. So all these item numbers and roles that I used to get, they used to steal the good A-lister movies and give me the crumbs. Today somebody asked me, which movies have you done item numbers in? And I was so embarrassed. I don't even want to put this on my fucking wiki. I don't want to put this on my bio data. You stole all my A-lister work and you left me with not even crumbs. You left me with dung, which I don't even want to put on my CV, man. What kind of fucking calculative, shrewd, greedy motherfuckers are you all? And you expect me to forgive you? You will rot in hell. That's my promise. Madam, why don't you do one-on-one live session? Please, I don't have time to do one-on-one live session with losers. If you start being honest in your life again, your mother will take you to jail. Yeah, I'll get out of this house. I'm planning to get out of here now. Did your family visit you there at the rehab? My brother never visited me, but my mother, whatever it is, my mother is my mother, darling. She's been a good mother in terms of feeding me and, being there for me, because she used to come every weekend. You could get a family member to visit you for 1 hour. So my mother used to come every weekend and visit me at the rehab. Although I used to not be in my senses, my brains were drugged and numb, and nobody could save me from that. But she used to come and visit me. She used to get me chocolates and, food that I like. She used to cook and get for me. My mother used to visit me every weekend. But, I told her so many times, Mama, please get me out of here. I hate it here. I cried to her. I begged her. But she didn't get me out of there. So, yeah, 6 months. 6 months for such an intelligent, more than intelligent girl, multifaceted girl. 6 months of my life wasted, numbed, drugged, and made to live like a dead body for the bunk 3. So fuck you all. I hate you. Okay? I don't want to talk about their movies. I don't want to take their names. These people don't exist for me. Pooja, you need to do something big to shake the ground beneath these evil people's feet. Yeah, I'm going to do the High Court case, darling. I'm going to do the High Court case, and it's going to be a media-driven case because, last time when I lodged the High Court case, they told the court to pass an order saying that none of this will be leaked to the media. None of the details of the case should be leaked to the media. Okay? So this time it's going to be a proper court case the way you see it overseas with all the media attention, because this is my life, okay, for 18 years that you fucked with. This is my life which I've dedicated to my career, which you didn't let me make to the level that I deserve. and you stole everything and you became famous and rich on my expense. So it's gonna fucking be in the media. Wait and you bloody watch. Ma'am, have you ever considered going on killing spree? Considering these Sinaz Khans, Narangs, and Dhoots have wrecked your life 360 degrees. You know, the best thing is just to move on and be happy. Just move on, be happy, and that in itself will kill them because they can't see you happy. They can't see you move on. I hope you find justice. Can't you sue them for the forced rehab and jail? So, yeah, so I spoke to a lot of my friends who are lawyers about what my family did to me. So they said that, we can get that rehab shut down because most of these rehabs are all fucking bogus. Intelligent people like me are forced to live for 6 months because they see us as unsuspecting victims who they can milk money out of. Okay, so it's a whole money game for these rehabs that you just get an unsuspecting victim who their family is probably not getting along with and use the family difference and rift to make money. That's what they did to me. They kept on telling my family, no, she's got this disease, she's got that disease, and we need to keep her here longer. All they wanted was my mother to cut them a check every month of lakhs and lakhs of rupees. Okay. I didn't need to be there for 6 months. There's nothing wrong with me whatsoever. But they did this just to make money. So this rehab centers, they are just a game of money, and all the people there, none of them are as sick as they are made out to be, because otherwise how will they make their money? Pooja, did they hit you in the rehab? No, they didn't hit me, but they used to hit a lot of other people, and the first month when I was there, whatever medicines they used to give me, I used to put it under my tongue and I used to go into the loo and flush it because I didn't want to take these brain numbing drugs, all right? So they found out. They found out once that Pooja is not taking the drugs and that we are giving her, and they tried to be harsh with me. But then the supervisor came and just gave me an injection and made me unconscious. So yeah, I did have my differences with them because I refused to take their drugs for the first month. But yeah, it was fucked up. And now I know people who can shut that rehab. Okay, I know lawyers of that stature who can shut Chaitanya for all the illegal activities and the illegal inaccuracy of the doctor just to make money. You know, they keep you there longer and all those crazy things that they do. So yeah, now they better not fucking mess with me, otherwise I'll get it shut down. Pooja, you need to claim back your celebrity status. You're much more than a meme or an Instagram influencer. That's right, Janet, my dear. That's true. That's very true. And I guess I can do more of that once I come back to Bombay and start going for auditions, or even sitting in Pune. People are giving look tests, through their mobile phones. It's not such a big deal. But these people have cut me off. They keep on deleting numbers of casting agents, this, that. So it's like very difficult. They keep on scattering me. I keep on rebuilding. They keep on deconstructing, so demolishing. So this is not going to work. That's why court of law, court of law, court of law. Pooja, rehabs are the ultimate scam. Also, it's so unfair that you were sent to that place. I hope your mother knows rehab is meant for drug addicts and alcoholics who have no control over their lives. I wasn't a drug addict. I don't do drugs. I don't drink alcohol every day. I'm not an alcoholic. Maximum I'll have is a Bacardi Breezer, which just has fucking 10 to 16% alcohol. So why was I sent there? To calm down people's insecurities and jealousies? For how long will I be made a sacrificial lamb to calm down people's insecurities and jealousies is all that I want to know. My wish is to see Pooja and SRK together in a movie. Yeah. I love Shah Rukh Khan. He's a nice guy. He's so nice. Um, he's nice. I like him. I've said that so many times. And even my brother and my mother like him very much. But yeah, he's kind. He's kind. And I think that he's, gentle with women. And I think that's really elegant for somebody like me who's like extremely sensitive, extremely emotional, and somebody who's been through so much of rough manhandling that I really do appreciate gentlemen. Ma'am, why not move to Bombay? Let's see. Why not move to Bombay? Can I get my house back? How much do you want me to piss out to rent an apartment? Why should I rent an apartment when I have my own apartment in Bombay? At least your mother cared enough to visit. Yeah, that way she was there for me every Saturday. She used to come with something that she's cooked for me and chocolates and, things that I like. But it hardly made any difference. 1 hour of her giving me some stuff there when I'm brain dead 23 hours. It didn't make much of a difference, but yes, I do appreciate the fact that she's to come so far. By the way, I live in the hub of Pune near Koregaon Park, and this rehab was somewhere in the suburbs, Aund or something, 1 hour away or something, right? So she used to drive 1 hour to 1 hour back just to meet me. So I appreciate these gestures. Pooja, this is so outrageous. Why were you sent to a rehab in the first place? So that the box office collections of the Bunk 3 don't get affected by my lives. Or probably Sonakshi Sinha's role doesn't get altered by my lives. It's very telling that the rehab was during the release of the Bunk 3. Yeah, it's very revelatory. Pooja's mom is being controlled. The way your family treats you is fishy. 100%. 100%. I agree with you. I agree with you. My mother is being controlled. She is a very loving person. She's not very, soft with her words, but she's very like, she'll feed you, she'll take care of you, she'll solve all your problems. She's very like, helpful and resourceful. But when it comes to me, she's forever nagging, forever abusing, forever complaining, being so harsh. She's definitely being controlled to do all this to me so that I feel hurt, I feel depressed because these people love to see me depressed, right? So they make my mother treat me bad so that I stay depressed. That's the ultimate wish fulfillment. Are you crowdfunding the finances for the case? How do you plan to fund this fight? Well, As of now, I have my own skill as a lawyer, but yes, I'm taking the help of a couple of lawyers. I'm consulting lawyers this time before, drafting my case. And it's only going to be next month because I'm going to put in a lot of groundwork to not put wrong allegations, okay? Because they've made me do that. They've confused me. They've thrown themselves under the bus for other people so that they can get materialistic gains out of them. So none of those games will go on here anymore. So to get my accuracy right, I'm going to put in homework and time on this case. And then I'm going to get it together and go and lodge it in High Court and fight it till the end this time. And yes, it's going to take money, it's going to take time, it's going to take energy, it's going to take effort, but it is worth the fight. It is worth the fight. I'm tired of living this subservient life. Just because people are insecure and jealous of me, does that mean that I do not grow to the best of my potential? For how long are you going to keep me caged and bottled up just because of your own insecurities and jealousies? Enough. Pooja, we want to see you in Lockup Season 2. Pooja, please release Hotter Than You this year. That song is a club banger. And I'm making it even more hotter. Do you know there are some crazy trolls of Sonakshi Sinha who've already released the old version of Hotter Than You on Instagram and all. And I've got it pulled down from all the platforms because I'm reworking the song. It's being, redone. It's not going to be the same song you heard in 2017, which I'd released the audio of and then pulled down. I'm reworking the song. So you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can't keep me down. You're going to release my song before it's actually released. You're going to try to leak it out. You know what? I'm going to change the song. So fuck you. I win in the end. Wait and watch. Who are your real friends now? I have one or two kind souls in my life who help me out when I'm stranded. But to be honest, I don't have any pillars of support who I can completely and blindly lean on. Yes, I have friends. I have Alton, I have Arnab, I have a couple of friends who I love and who are there for me. But beyond that, I don't depend too much on anyone. Like I told you, I learned to be my own hero. Okay, guys, I'm going to go now. The rehab center should be sued and shut down, says Candace. 100%, 100%. And today, I know people who can do that. They can shut the whole fucking rehab and the illegal activities that go on in there, right? So don't even think about rehab. And in any case, when I'm going to be fighting the case, I'm going to be staying somewhere else. Okay, guys, I'm going to go now. I'm going to go now. You'll also go and sleep. When will you be able to stay in Windsor again? Once I won my High Court case. Poonam is the real life Lady Tremaine, and Sonakshi is Drizella. Malaika is Anastasia, your Cinderella, says Kumvaraj. Thank you, darling. But Cinderella, needs to be transformed into Cinderella. Apparently, they're stopping that transformation for 18 years, so they need to be kicked in the face in High Court. Twinkle Babo is Malaika. Really? Pooja, you should call experts and get your house scanned for hidden cameras and mics installed by the Pakistani stalker. I probably should, really. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go now. It's been nice chatting with you all, and it's been like traumatizing recalling all that I went through in that rehab. But in any case, it's over and done with, and that's that. Okay, so you're asking me a lot of questions. Okay, guys, good night then. Take care of yourself. I will talk to you tomorrow. Be good. And the trollers, get the fuck out of here. Bye.